Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Milwaukee, center fielder, number 6.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short, gloved by Russell. And he retired one away. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blackmon going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Right there for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Cain. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now in the box, Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Jonathan Schoop.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind the count, 2-0.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. Once again a 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting 8.
In now is John Jay.
Number 30, John Jay.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Blackman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Danny Duffy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he
Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Tonight for Milwaukee, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for it.
Cain rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So one runs across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. In is Christian Yelich. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him 2 down. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Smoke toward third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rockies, the shortstop.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple. Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard back up the middle, and this will be a base hit as they too have played a run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early. Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is there, and he has it for the out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Throw won't get him. So striding in, Ian Desmond. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he's safe. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Schoen ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Standing in, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Travis Shaw.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So he got him swinging. Travis Shaw is retired to kick off the inning. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. Into the box, John Jay, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Digging in now, Kyle Friedman. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Jay. He can't get to it. This one's down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Aguilar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Duffy sets. Here it is on 0-1. Popped high in the air. Perez is there for it. And that's the third out. Digging in, Danny Duffy. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 40.
Into the windup and the
Danny
pitch.
Duffy.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado in foul ground. And no one will get this one.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number
Digging
6.
in for his second at bat, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Hernan Perez. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside the park home run his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier racing back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Perez takes the turn at third. He wants it all, and he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich 0 for 1 here in the early going, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
This is line to left, and it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ian Desmond, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Heading for second is Desmond. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cain. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. In now, Travis Shaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Cue shot here out towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He chases out of the zone for strike 3. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Chris.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kiermaier.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The pitcher, number 31.
Now in the box, Kyle Friedman from the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. He's singled, and a couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Duffy sets. Here's the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
JT Realmuto.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little bouncer. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Danny Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Manny Pena will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Desmond is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jacob Barnes will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Digging in, Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the home half of any.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ian Desmond is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. On the move is Desmond. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Runners on first with 1 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
The catcher,
Stepping in,
8.
Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And for Desmond, he'll get credit here for his first stolen base of the season. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to trying to pick things up where he left off. Hernan Perez. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runners back. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackman going back on it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Yelich is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Friedman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 91.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. And he reaches up and sends it on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Russell.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Adam Ottavino comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
John Jay stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Into the box now, Jacob Barnes. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Eric Timms will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now for Jay, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that is off the wall. In to score the runner from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Lorenzo Cain goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hernan Perez checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. At the plate, Christian Yelich. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Attention, please. Now pitching for
So
the
they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the
40.
left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends. Taylor Williams will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance.
Number 54.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He homered earlier and is 2. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. After it is Kane. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in now, Javier Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Now
here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jesus Aguilar.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here's the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark. Maybe tie this game up.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Travis Shaw, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Ian Desmond. He'll get things started now in the box.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Yelich is under it. He's got it one away. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Catcher, number 8.
Chris Iannetta is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gate. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Realmuto.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate, John Jay. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The pitcher number 54.
Stepping in. Taylor Williams will be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home. Orlando Arcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Lorenzo.
And now is Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Sun Hwan-Oh answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. 3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw.
Shortstop.
Into the box. Hernan Perez. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Tyler Saladino will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The tying in go-ahead runs in scoring position. Game on the line, 2 men out. A purple and black crowd of 50,000 plus on their feet now in Denver. Struck him out, so a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. Us here tonight, and as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.